What's good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Varn, the owner of SportsBooks.com. Go Grizz. We are going to look at BYU today. This is going to show that all team total wins of 4.5 are not created equal. We did a video that you can see, that you're going to be able to see on my YouTube channel about Arizona State that I did on Facebook Live, saying that I thought they were better than that 4.5, and they were minus 160 to the under. Well, what do we got? Who cares about Arizona State right this second? BYU under 4.5, minus 125. Over 4.5, minus 105. This team is a mess. I think this could be, I'm never going to say should be, because then you're making that type of prediction, but this could be Satake's last year head coach. The rah-rah guy that's just, I think it's running a little bit thin on this BYU team. As I've been going through Big 12 videos, you can see a lot of my videos. I keep saying they could be good at home. BYU's tough at home. They got a home field advantage. But the truth is, it might be like an SEC home field advantage where the team still is even below that, even though the crowd and at BYU, they will show up. But will it really matter with this team? Maybe I'm overvaluing what BYU is going to be at home. So, with that being said, no quarterback. July 30th, no quarterback to speak of. The wide receivers return. The running backs are a big time question. And through the portal, they've had absolutely 0%, zero success. That's the word. No success in finding an offensive line. Can the junior college ranks help them at D line? I don't know. They're bringing in Weber State defensive lineman. You know me. I'm the one, especially in the Big Sky, the best conference in the country in FCS. Weber State defensive lineman's going to BYU. Is that a good thing? BYU, I'm going to Weber State. It's awesome for Weber. I just don't see this team coming together. Now let's look at their schedule. I think their 4.5 win total is accurate. But let's take a closer look at the schedule. Okay, Southern Illinois Salukis, here and gone is turned to the FCS playoffs. I'm not going to really talk about that. At SMU, no. SMU's, I look for a good, solid team in SMU. At Wyoming, okay, I haven't done anything on Wyoming. Wyoming's at home in this game, and Wyoming looks like they're scheduling people in the Big 12. But I don't want to say anything about that because it's Wyoming, and I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know when I mean it. There'll be times I look at a college football slate to bet on, and I can say, I don't know, 35 times because there's 160,212 games. And then they come home for Kansas State. Now, if Kansas State is Kansas State, they're not going to slip up in BYU. This team could be 0-4. They go to Baylor. I don't see more than a win or two. Southern Illinois, Wyoming, Baylor, I guess. 3-2 would be like great, but I just don't see it. They have a week off. Then Arizona and Oklahoma come in. Even if I think Arizona's a tad overrated, they still should be rated way better than BYU. Oklahoma State, high on. So they go to UCF. I don't see them going across the country to UCF and getting a win. Then they're off, and then at Utah. It's a rival game, and that's all I can say about that. You can say throw the records out. BYU's going to want to throw the records out. Utah won't. Utah, even though it's a non-conference game for Utah, it would be a big game for Utah because I believe they're trying to make the playoff, trying to give themselves 2 chances to make the playoff. Maybe they can make it if they don't win their Big 12. So it will be a big game, and Utah's never losing at home this year. Kansas comes in. I look for decent things for Kansas. At Arizona State, We discussed them. We've already done the Arizona State video, and I'm on them to be over 5.5, let alone 4 wins. I think might have a buffer. We might actually put a bet on that over win total. We're going to do a little more research because we don't want to just do a video and just say let's bet it. Then they come home and play Houston, and they could be favored in that game because I'm low on Houston. With BYU, I think they're a total mess. I think they need a reboot. I think Satake's gone at the end of the year. I am low on BYU, so it's either going to be against them or nothing for most of the year, unless they come out and go 5-6-0, and I don't mind if people shut me up because I'm not married. Just like you don't get married to your coins in crypto, you don't get married to your preseason thoughts because you're always trying to make yourself be right when a team is proving you wrong. I don't think this team's going to prove me wrong, but if they go to SMU and win, if they are at home and beat Kansas State, if they're 4-1 after 5 games, you best bet I'll be resetting my thought process. But as I see this team right now, I mean, look at quarterback. No quarterback to speak of. If they come up with some gem, you have to relook at it. For now, from the information we got now, I think BYU is a bad football team, and I think it's going to be proven out. So we'll see how it all plays out. But those are my thoughts on BYU. Now remember, sportsheadballs.com is the name of my site. Sports pick packages. We keep the prices low, so you only have to use a few of your amount that you bet on a game, and then you're set for the whole season, where there will be plenty of time to bet. Plus, if you get the combo NFL college, boom, everything else will be free all the way to the end of the Super Bowl. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. BYU, don't believe in them. And you know what? If they end up being good and you put this video back, awesome, because I'll probably make money on them being undervalued. But as of right now, BYU, no good. We'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make money.